Listen to the children of the night and the music that they make. One of them is I. Let your body be my bait. Take a look into my eyes. Can my soul be saved? Do you wanna come and try? Help me out this place. Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalam ala rasulillah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, amma ba'd. Assalamu alaikum. So listen, I've got a question. Is music really haram? I mean, is it always haram? Is it impermissible? Is there certain songs that I can listen to? Instruments. What instrument can I listen to? What instrument can I not listen to? What if I'm not doing it for the lyrics, just for the beat, because I like to skank a little bit? You get me? Okay, well listen. All of these questions have been debated by the scholars for a very long time, and I personally follow the opinion that music is impermissible, but I don't want to get into it from the fatwa perspective, okay? Because we can deal with this topic in a category that, in a way, that's very different. So, let me break it down to you this way. Because you know now it's exam season and people actually start listening to music a lot. Even practicing brothers and sisters listen to music a lot. Why? Because they're at home at night, everyone's asleep, they're revising, they're bored, they put a bit of Jay-Z or a bit of Jay-Shaw on and Rihanna on, right? So they're getting their little work on and then they're bopping their head to that haram, kufr, shirky kind of beat. You see what I'm saying? Even in the library, you got the headphones in. Come on, I know, man. Imagine, subhanallah, I was chilling here one day and we met a brother that we haven't seen for ages, right? Practicing, brother, lahya, everything. I was like, Akhi, let me check your phone, let me see what's good. He's like, oh, one second, let me delete a few things. I was like, what are you deleting, bruv? He was like, oh, you baited me, so let me tell you. It's like I started listening to music again. I don't know, what are you listening to, bruv? Put out the YouTube, Tupac Shakur, letter to my unborn child. I was like, bro, you're Aikido. What are you doing? SubhanAllah, so it's a big fitna. It's a fitna for the practicing brothers and sisters, the non-practicing brothers and sisters. Let me break it down for you. You know if, look, this is what I always said, look, before you ask me is music permissible, do two things. Firstly, ask yourself, will listening to this earn me the pleasure of Allah? Okay? Will listening to Rihanna shaking herself, la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah, not protect us from this filth, right? But listening to that, to these filthy songs with their disgusting connotations, would it earn you the pleasure of Allah? Okay, well, if you happen to say yes, it might, right? Or no, I'm not sure, so let me try it anyway. That's something stupid like that. Then ask yourself one thing. Before you put those headphones in your ear, and before you click the play button, before you even select the song that you want to play, say Bismillah. Say Bismillah before you do it. Right? Say this exactly. You know when people ask me, is shisha smoking permissible? I say, don't ask me if it's permissible. Would you say Bismillah before you talk on that? Would you say Bismillah? Then the answer is already there. You've given a fatwa to yourself, you get me? But let's take it a step even further. If you still persist on listening to music, then let me break it down to you like this. And you know what? You're never going to listen to music again after this. Inshallah, you'll never. And if you're a sister, I know you won't, because you're going to be scared. Because sisters on this topic get really scared. So look, let's break it down this way. We know the scholars tell us that the music is the adhan of shaitan. And the adhan of the believers is what? Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. And then when you hear Hayya ala salah, rush to the salah. Hayya ala al-falah, rush to success. Who comes running? The believers come running. The believers, they come running for the prayer and they come running for success. But when that adhan is played, when that adhan is sounded, do you know who runs away? The shayateen. Shaitan, the evil jinn. Shayateen, they run away. And they run away so fast that they're releasing some kind of gas. It's like basically they're crapping their pants when they're running away. It's true. That's how they run away. So the believers come running, the shayateen, the evil spirits, they run away. But now music is the adhan of shaitan, right? It's the adhan of shaitan. So when you hear 50 Cent, you want to come into my candy shop, right? The brothers and the sisters, the believers, inshallah, if we're believers, we run away. We want to hear that. Run away. We run away from that fast. Adhan of shaitan is played. It's not our place to stay here. But when the adhan of shaitan is played, who comes running? When the believers come running for the adhan of the salah, for the adhan of shaitan, the music, the shayateen come running. Those evil jinn come running. So my sister and my brother, when you're chilling in your bedroom next time, and you're revising. Everyone's asleep, or maybe you're lying down in your bed and you've got your headphones in your ear and you think, maybe you had an emotional moment, maybe you're already feeling down, your iman is already low, and you think, you know what, let me put music in my ears and let me just listen to this. Because you know what, music, it takes you to a world of its own, right? And I know it can be something that's very soothing, or it appears to be very soothing because it puts you in it cuts you off from the dunya and you're living kind of in like a fake reality. And you know, sometimes the lyrics of what the person is saying, they appeal to you, perhaps your own personal, you know, situation, and you think, let me just listen to it. Know that when you're listening to it, the evil jinn, the shayateen are all around you. And as you're bobbing your head, they're sitting there like this. They're probably dirty whining. They're probably Gundam skanking all around you. You don't even realise, right? You don't know the unseen. You're probably just listening, sitting there, I'll listen to some Drake here, and there's this Gundam skanking all around. It's like, whoa! All that shayateen stuff. And you know what? They're looking at you. They're looking at you. And they're waiting for that one moment in which you lose your iman. You know why they're waiting for that one moment? So they can jump inside you. Pow! So they can jump inside you. So they can jump inside you. They're sitting there waiting for you to have that one lapse in iman, so they could jump inside you. And when a shaitan comes inside you, they possess the body. And then you need ruqya to do that adhkar, right? And we say prevention is better than cure. No, stay away from that stuff. It can only lead you to your demise. And trust me, I speak from experience, okay? Just before I was practicing, I was in the music industry myself. And believe me, I know this industry in and out. I know what it does to the body. I know what it does to the soul. And I wasn't just one of them happy, prappy underground rappers, okay? I'd actually established my own studio. At the age of 19, I was making a living off of this. And people that you listen to today, whose names I will not mention, but they used to come to my studio and they used to record in my studio and pay me money. People that you listen to today, wallahi, right? These big time rappers, they used to pay me money to be able to record. They used to come to my studio, right? I know this industry, I know this life and everything that comes with it. And I'm someone who left it alongside many other brothers, but yeah, we're running from it saying this is what it is. And you're coming back towards it. You're coming back to it. What's wrong with you, man? This industry, that when you listen to this music, it corrupts the body, it corrupts the soul, it corrupts the heart, right? You start wanting things that these lyricists are mentioning in their songs, but the reality is that it's just not true. And for those of you that are aspiring to have a career in this industry, come and talk to me. And let me tell you what it really is about, fam. And if you really, if you want to condemn yourself to Jahannam, right, then come. And we can do it. I'll walk with you, fam. I'll show you what the deal is, fam. Talk to me and we can discuss really what this is, fam. You live in a fake reality, bro. You need to check yourself. Reality, you need to check yourself. And my sisters, okay? Stop listening to this filth. You've got no respect for yourself. I mean, this song by Rihanna, forgive me for being a bit crude, but that song, Rude Boy, do you even know what the song is about? Most of you women told me it's your favourite song. I was sitting with a brother. I was sitting with a brother in the car who told me in Jahiliyyah he used to listen to this, right? He's from Pakistan, the brother. And he's like, yeah, Rihanna, man, is my favourite. She's my favourite. And that song was my favourite song. I was like, bro, do you know what the song is about? And he said, forgive me for being crude, but I need to explain the reality of what these songs are. And don't you dare, fear Allah, don't you dare drop a comment in the box below saying, look at this brother, look what he's saying. Da, da, da. You live in this country, you expose yourself to this fitna, and you expect us to not address it, right? So behave yourself and fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for we're trying to enjoy the good and forbid the evil. These songs like Rude Boy, they're talking about a man's genitals, a man's private parts. That is what the whole song is about. And you women are sitting there listening to it, degrading yourself. I'm not talking to the sisters who wear hijab. If you're listening to that stuff, then you know what, you need to fear Allah and you need to come back to the right. I'm talking to my beloved sisters who are not even practicing at this moment in time, right? And I know there's not a single Muslim sister that doesn't respect herself to some degree. Even if she doesn't wear hijab, I know, because you know what? We used to roll together back in the day. In the sense where, I mean, I went to these schools, right? And I know what the women say. Even though I don't wear hijab, but I carry myself and I respect myself. I mean, you know, I'm such a good girl and mashallah. And, you know, alhamdulillah. I wasn't mocking you then. But that's just how I impersonate you. I wasn't mocking you, but the fact of the matter is that how can you really be respecting yourself when you're listening to a song in your ear about a woman who is singing a 3-4 minute song about a man's penis, and you're bopping to it, and you don't even know, the reality of what these songs are about. And then on top of that, what these songs say, the kind of filth that is in them. A lot of the time, you don't even understand what we used to call the wordology, right? You don't understand the way that they put words together and what they really mean. A lot of the stuff is just filthy innuendos. And you know what, subconsciously is getting into your brain. And you wonder why you're such a horny little boy. You wonder why you're such a horny little girl, right?
Sorry.
You're such a horny little boy or such a horny little girl. Like, bro. a lot of the stuff is just filthy innuendos, right? And then you wonder why you're such a horny little boy or such a horny little girl, like sitting there thinking, why am I getting so turned on? Because you're listening to this filth that's subconsciously arousing you, right? Causing you to have all these crazy things. And subhanAllah, you know how much of a problem it is, right? I don't really want to go on any further, right? Because sometimes the ears are not ready to hear these things. But some of us who are practicing, they forget the reality of those who are not practicing. And I'm just trying to talk to you. And inshallah, if I'm sincere and I'm talking from my heart, then I believe my heart is speaking to your heart right now. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala soften it. Please forgive me if there was any harshness. That was not my intent, right? It was only to be able to communicate with you on a level where we can, you know, expose the reality of what music is. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you all, inshallah. Remember, don't think, is it haram, is it halal? Think, is it going to earn me the pleasure of Allah? When I say Bismillah before I do it, is a shaitan going to jump up inside me? If not, then I've got Abu Ruqayya's number. Jazakallah khair. Make sure you like the video, click the share button, inshallah, send it around, and if you need to check me, www.dawahman.com. Muslim Youth Movement, peace!